So yes, sorry I got cut off. I had a call in the middle and my connection got cut off. Right. But yes, today we are live once again. It's a Wednesday. It's a beautiful evening here in Delhi NCR. My name is Gagan, and we are doing channel reviews. Right. So if you are a content creator, if you would like your channel to be reviewed, comment the channel name right in the chat, and we will start reviewing your channel. I'll be live for another 90 minutes, right? Approximately 90 minutes, right? And in this time, we will try to review as many channels as possible. We will spend 2 to 3 minutes reviewing each channel. So drop the name of your channel in the comment section in the chat, and we will kick start, right? And do remember, right, the feedback that I share with one person on one channel, that basically can apply to your channel as well. So stick around, listen to the feedback, the tips, right? Because it's not just directed towards one particular person. It can also help you grow on your content on your channel on YouTube, right? Because content creation is all about experimentation as well, right? And doing the things in the right manner, right? So if you're serious about your content creation journey, right, if you want to be a content creator, if you're just getting started or have been doing this for quite some time, and if you need somebody to look at your channel, review it, share their honest feedback, then by all means feel free to drop the channel name in the chat section, and I will be more than happy to look at your channel and review your channel today, right now, right? So if you're just joining in, welcome to the live stream. Today, Wednesday, is a channel review day, and we are reviewing YouTube creator channels, right? So stick around for a bit, and feel free, if you would like your channel to be reviewed, feel free to comment the name of your channel, and we will spend about 2 to 3 minutes on your channel so that we can review more and more people, maximum people at the same time, and see what feedback we can share with everyone, right? So yeah, let's wait for a couple of more people to join in and start commenting their channel names. So the first channel that we reviewed today, actually my live stream got cut off. Right, I had a call in the middle. I stepped outside, and by the time I got back, I was already disconnected on the live stream. So yeah, I'm starting this live stream once again, but on YouTube live stream, right? In the first session, we reviewed a, a channel called Nishi Tyagi 460, and that was relatively a pretty much a new channel, not in terms of age, because the channel started back in 2020, right? It had been 6 years for that channel in existence, but there was hardly any content on that channel. Only three short videos had been posted on that channel, with uh, with the most popular video receiving about 400, I think 460 views, right? So that was it, right? uh, so YouTube is basically a brilliant platform, as you guys are aware, right? But there are a couple of things that you need to do very very cleanly, right? And that starts with developing your page, right? We actually had somebody commenting the name of the channel earlier today, and we did review their channel live. And if you would like to understand what that channel was about and what feedback we shared, you can feel free to look at one of my previous videos as well. But yes, today, as promised, it's Wednesday, and we are doing channel review. So once we have people commenting the names of their channel, we will start reviewing. But on YouTube in general, right, like I was saying, right, in my review to Nishi Tyagi as well, uh, there are a couple of things for any person creating content on YouTube to be able to do something which YouTube expects, right? As a content creator, your first and foremost, your channel page, right, needs to be completely set up, right? With your, I would say, with your banners, you need to have your banners set up, because banner is probably the first thing anybody will see when they open your channel page, right? When they visit your profile, right? So have a very, very clear sort of a banner which talks about basically what this channel is all about. The viewer, the person should be able to understand what this page is all about, what this creator is all about within the first 5 seconds. So you need to have a very clear sort of a banner. Next, what you need to have is a profile picture. The channel that we reviewed a little while ago had none of this. There was no banner, there was no profile image, and as a viewer, as a subscriber, I would not want to subscribe to a channel which is completely blank, right? I don't know what the channel is about. I don't know who the creator is. I could not see any sort of a detailed description, right? A clear, precise description on the content that this channel was creating. So as a viewer, I don't know what this channel is doing, right? On that channel, they were about three different kinds of videos. Two of them were about pencil art. One of them was a random video of a kid, right? To me, I was completely confused, right? I have no idea what this channel does, right? So I naturally would not want to subscribe to a channel like this, right? And if you are a content creator and you have been creating content, right? Today I'm doing channel reviews, so if you would like, you can feel free to drop in your channel name and we will spend a couple of minutes reviewing your channel, looking at your channel, what kind of banners you have, what kind of thumbnails you create, the titles that you keep for your channels, right? The usage of right set of what do you call thumbnails, right set of captioning on the thumbnails, if at all, right? And on the basis of that, I will share my honest feedback with you. So today we are just sitting back, relaxing, and trying to review channels on this live stream. So yeah, there you go. Comment your channel name for a review. I'm gonna pin this comment, right? Just give me 1 second. Do, do, do. Okie dokie. So yeah, like I was saying, you need to have a very clear banner. You need to have a very clear profile picture as well. You need to have uh, a brief description about yourself and about your channel. What kind of content people can expect, right, from you when they come onto your channel, right? Even a simple, clean design is better than something which is completely empty, right? So you can fix that. If you are a content creator, then you would obviously understand how important it is for you to be consistent, right? How important it is for you to be creating content on a frequent basis, right? If you're somebody who's creating content once in a month, right, or probably lesser than that, then I doubt YouTube will have any opportunity, or YouTube's algorithm will have any opportunity to be able to test your content with the right set of audience. And if audience can't find you, if algorithm cannot recommend your content to the relevant people, then you will not get any views. And that's exactly what was happening with one of our content creator who was here, Nishi Tyagi. So they were creating content once probably in years, right? They had only 3 videos, and that's one of the reasons why YouTube was completely unable to push out that content to the world, right? Nobody knew what that channel was about because there was hardly any content. So you need to be, as a content creator, you need to be focused on consistency, right? You need to be consistently creating content, be it shorts, right, be it long form videos, be it your posts, right? Informing or announcing your next video when it's due, when it's coming out, right? Things like that. So you need to be consistent on YouTube. And to me, the most important thing is this, right? Content. As a new content creator, as a beginner, right? It takes time. Okay, you will not learn everything on day one. It will take you time. You have to give it uh, multiple attempts to be able to get better at content creation. If content creation was so easy for anyone and everyone, then everybody would be famous on YouTube, and that's not the case, right? There are a couple of content creators out there who are very famous, and there are people who struggle with this constantly, right? So yeah, if you are just joining in, you're not late, right? We are getting started with our Wednesday edition of channel reviews, right? So on this live stream, I am reviewing channels. I'll spend about 2 to 3 minutes reviewing different channels. Why we keep it 2 to 3 minutes per channel? Because we would like to help maximum number of people on this live stream. I will be live for approximately another 60 minutes, roughly, right, till 8ish, right? And if you would like your channel to be reviewed, drop the name of your channel in the chat in the comment section, and I will have that reviewed for you. Uh, Even if your channel is not getting reviewed, right, by me today, I would want you to stick around because the feedback that I share with others can also apply to you, right? So stick around, listen, drop the name of your channel in the comment section, and we will get started. So when I started streaming today, there were already a lot of interruptions, right? I got disconnected like 3 times, right? You would not believe that, and that kind of thing can really disrupt YouTube's algorithm to push out your content, and I think that's exactly what is happening. So my recommendation to you guys, right, and this is something I need to work out as well, that get a stable internet connection, man. The most important thing, right? Especially if you're live streaming, whether you're live streaming like this, uh, if you are live streaming any sort of games, right? You need to have a very stable internet connection, and this is a lesson learned by me. So my highest recommendation is, if you are into live streaming, get a stable internet connection, right? Most important. So today is, like I said, channel review day. I'm waiting for people to comment the name of their channel. So if you are just joining in, if you would like me to review your channel, अपने channel का नाम comment section में लिखिए, and I will share my feedback with you. Uh, I have another 60 minutes approximately left in today's live stream, so feel free, right? Uh, Also, it's very important on YouTube as a content creator to be very selective in terms of your niche, right? You need to be very clear on what content you are creating, for whom are you creating this content, right? Because if you try to do everything in this content journey, you are just mixing content, and mixing content does not generally boast well for your uh, channel, right? Because what you're doing by doing multiple different kinds of content is you're just confusing, right, the YouTube algorithm. And once you confuse the YouTube algorithm, it will stop pushing your content to the right audience, and you can see the ripple effect of that, right? So if your content doesn't get pushed out, you don't get recommended to new audiences, you will see next to zero views, right? Very low views, right? When you have very low views, your subscriber base will not grow, right? And all of this is important towards certain kinds of milestones, right? That you would want, right? These milestones are basically uh, around your monetization. So if you want your channel to get monetized, right, बहुत ज़रूरी है. It's very important that you do things in the right manner, right? The first thing, starting with a profile picture, followed by your uh, channel pages, banners. आपका banner बड़ा साफ होना चाहिए, clear होना चाहिए. You need to have content being posted. अगर आप content ही नहीं डाल रहे हो तो YouTube algorithm will never push out your content to anybody, right? 2 महीने में, 6 महीने में एक कंटेंट आएगा, उसका कोई फायदा नहीं है, right? You need to be delivering content regularly, right, on YouTube. So consistency is very important, right? और इससे पता है क्या होता है, कंसिस्टेंट रहने से एक चीज और होती है कि यू आर ग्रोइंग, यू आर एक्चुअली लर्निंग फास्टर, राइट? if you are creating content very often, बहुत ज़्यादा chances हैं that you will develop a particular skill set of, which is content creation skill set, right? Which involves uh, your audio, your voice, right? Which involves your camera techniques, or the pan visions, right? Your A rolls, your B rolls, right? All of this. Uh, you will pick up eventually. You will have to in the beginning you will have to do editing yourself. If you can't outsource editing to other people or companies, you will have to edit videos on your own. And when you do that, you're obviously learning the editing skill as well. Script writing is another skill. You write down your own script, right? So content creation in itself is very exciting. It's not easy, but it's a lot of fun, and you should take content creation as purely fun in the beginning. Don't get too serious about this, right? Don't get too uh, because if you get attached to creating content, right, you are missing out on the best part, which is the fun of creating content, right? And yes, the most important thing is obviously being consistent and picking up a niche, right? So pick a niche, guys. You need to be very very focused on content creation, right? If you are a gamer, then post content around gaming, right? Stick to that niche for at least 60 days, 30 दिन तक, 60 दिन तक, 90 दिन तक उस कंटेंट को, उस नीश को स्टिक अराउंड करो. अगर आप बदलते रहोगे, अपनी नीश ही चेंज करते रहोगे एवरी नाउ एंड देन, तो यूट्यूब को क्या समझ में आएगा? आपको खुद नहीं समझ में आएगा मैं कर क्या रहा हूँ, राइट? So yes, it's very important to be selective in terms of your niche. बहुत सारी niches हैं यार. गेमिंग के ऊपर कर सकते हो, मोटिवेशन के ऊपर कर सकते हो, स्किल सेट्स के ऊपर कर सकते हो. If you are good at something, you can talk about that. For example, right? Uh, there are a couple of things, right? There are a couple of people who are artists, right? If you're an artist, if you know how to draw, if you know how to sing, if you know how to dance, right? You can create all of these videos, create your content, right? But इसका बॉटम सिल्वर लाइनिंग क्या है? बेसिकली यू विल बी गुड एट व्हाट यू डू. इल कम नेचुरली टू यू, राइट? आप उसको फेक नहीं कर रहे होगे, राइट? और इसको यूज करके यू विल बी एबल टू क्रिएट अ लॉट ऑफ कंटेंट, राइट? क्योंकि यूट्यूब एल्गोरिथम को सबसे अच्छी चीज यही लगती है कि कौन सा क्रिएटर कंसिस्टेंट है. अगर आप 2 महीने, 3 महीने, 6 महीने में एक कंटेंट पोस्ट कर रहे हो तो उसका कोई फायदा नहीं होने वाला, राइट? It's बेस्ट दैट यू जस्ट लीव इट देयर, right? But yes, so yeah, I know. I can see Nishi. You are back, and thank you for joining back. I hope you were there when I was sharing the feedback with you. Uh, in case you missed out on it, you can just go back to my previous video because I got disconnected. मेरा connection ना disconnect हो गया था. So इससे पहले वाला वीडियो अगर आप चेक करोगे तो आपको आपका फीडबैक मिल जाएगा, in case you missed on it. But top level points अगर आपको बताऊं, so you should be, Nishi, focusing on primary things first. अपने basics से शुरू करो, right? Your basics are missing, right? YouTube पे you have not done the very first things. आपकी प्रोफाइल पिक्चर मिसिंग है, आपका बैनर नहीं बना हुआ, आपकी डिस्क्रिप्शन मिसिंग है. कोई आपके चैनल पे पहली बार ही आएगा ना, उसको पता ही नहीं लगेगा ये चैनल किस बारे में है, राइट? सो प्रोफाइल पिक्चर बनाइए, कोई ढंग की प्रोफाइल पिक्चर डालिए, एक बैनर बनाइए, कैनवा पे बना सकते हो, राइट? इफ यू नो हाउ टू यूज कैनवा. अगर कैनवा यूज करना नहीं आता है, यू कैन टेक हेल्प फ्रॉम वन ऑफ योर फ्रेंड्स, राइट, जिसको कैनवा यूज करना आता है, राइट. और यू कैन ऑल्सो आउटसोर्स ऑल ऑफ दिस वर्क टू यू, बट इट्स नॉट डिफिकल्ट यार. अगर थोड़ा ट्राई करोगे, आई एम श्योर यू विल बी एबल टू क्रिएट समथिंग, राइट. इस समय ये बेसिक्स आपके मिसिंग है. प्रोफाइल पिक्चर मिसिंग है, बैनर मिसिंग है, और एक अच्छी क्लियर क्लीन डिस्क्रिप्शन मिसिंग है. तो ये तीन चीज़ों पे काम करो. ऑब्वियसली कंटेंट तो आपका, आपने डाले हैं 3 वीडियोस, लेकिन वो भी कम ही हैं, राइट. सो ये अपने कंटेंट थोड़े और बढ़ाइए, राइट. ऐड अ लॉट मोर वीडियोस टू योर प्रोफाइल, राइट. अभी आपके 3 शॉर्ट्स हैं. अगर शॉर्ट्स बनाना अच्छा लगता है तो शॉर्ट्स बनाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है उसमें, ठीक है. बट रेगुलरली बनाइए. 6 महीने में, 1 साल में, 2 साल में एक शॉर्ट बनाओगे, उसका कोई फायदा नहीं वाला. यस डालें. Are you free? No, baby, I'm not. I'll be free in approximately about 45 minutes. Mother, मुझे gift चाहिए. Like you or sure, sure, sure. Absolutely. We'll be going out right now. So we'll buy you gift. But Dada can wait. I know, but you'll have to wait for another 45 minutes. No. Okay, then I can't do anything about it, darling. Sorry about this. So यार, मेरी बेटी का ना आज टेस्ट था, तो उसको हमने प्रॉमिस करा था कि अगर तू अच्छा स्कोर करेगी, राइट, तो तेरे को गिफ्ट लेके देंगे. तो वो अपनी गिफ्ट मांगने के लिए आ गई है मेरे मेरे पास. बट यस, चलेंगे बेबी. वी स्टिल हैव अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम. डोंट वरी अबाउट दिस, ठीक है. विल डू दिस. हाँ हाँ, श्योर श्योर, ऑफ कोर्स. सो तो निशी, दैट्स प्रीटी मच अबाउट इट यार. अगर अगर तेरे को ग्रो करना है ना, तो तेरे को अच्छा कंटेंट बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है, तेरे को कंटेंट बनाने की जरूरत है, राइट. अपने आप कंटेंट अच्छा बनना शुरू हो जाएगा विदाउट एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ अ प्रॉब्लम, राइट. इट टेक्स टाइम. नोबडी लर्न्स इमीडिएटली, नोबडी लर्न्स इन द फर्स्ट डे. एंड it content creation is a journey, right. लिख लो बेटा, that's perfectly fine, right. So it will take some time, but spend that time, right. आप टाइम स्पेंड नहीं करोगे, सीखने की कोशिश नहीं करोगे, तो बढ़ोगे नहीं, राइट. एंड क्या हो गया बेटा? हाँ, इट्स ओके, इट्स ओके. गुड गर्ल. So I've got two daughters here. दो छोटी छोटी बेटियां हैं मेरी. I've got a daughter who's 2 year old and a 5 year old, right. And, I think दोनों लड़ बड़ के आए हैं कुछ, तो रोना निकल रहा है. You want to say hi? Hi, hi. They want to say hi to you guys. So if you just want to say hi, you can see them, right. This ये छोटी वाली है. You can say hi. Say hi. Hi. Good. Very good. चलो, ठीक है. Good girl. So the thing is, आज का दिन हमने डेडिकेट करा था लाइव रिव्यूज के लिए. बट आई थिंक जैसे कि बहुत सारे नए क्रिएटर्स के साथ होता है. Good. So जैसे कि आज का दिन हमने डेडिकेट करा था ऑन यूट्यूब लाइव रिव्यूज, राइट. बट the early streams, very early streams of mine today itself got interrupted because of bad internet connections, right. And that's precisely what I was talking about, right. So very importantly, get a very stable internet connection, guys. Don't go for this local provider that I have, right, or any of the local provider that in your that's in your city. 6 महीने 1 साल की सब्सक्रिप्शन मत लीजिएगा उसकी. उसको एक एक महीने करके यूज करेगा, 2-3 महीने चलाइएगा, उसको देखिएगा, क्योंकि आई एम ऑन एनुअल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट विद दीज गाइज. और इनका इंटरनेट बहुत ही बेकार है, राइट. इट्स एब्सोल्युटली शिटी, राइट. And I am regretting paying them 1 year's worth of money upfront, right? So आज भी यही हुआ था. मैंने जब स्ट्रीम शुरू करी है, तो स्टार्टिंग की 3 स्ट्रीम्स वर instantly disconnected within like 10 seconds, right. I turned them on, they turned off, right. And that was purely because of bad internet connection, right. So if you're a live streamer, if you stream yourself, if you talk head videos, if you do live stream gaming, right, get yourself a stable connection. और कोशिश करिएगा वाईफाई पे ना रहे. Be on LAN, right, direct cable लगा के. If you can do something like that, that'll be much more efficient, right. But yes, like I was saying, आज Wednesday है और आज का दिन we are doing channel reviews. So if you are a content creator, राइट, और अपना चैनल आपने रिव्यू करवाना है तो कमेंट सेक्शन में प्लीज़ अपने चैनल का नाम कमेंट करके बताइए एंड हम रिव्यू करना शुरू करेंगे. इफ़ यू आर जस्ट जॉइनिंग इन, मेरे पास इस समय 45 मिनट और हैं रफली अप्रॉक्सीमेटली, क्योंकि मैं भी थोड़ी देर पहले ही आपको बता रहा था मेरी बिटिया का आज एग्ज़ाम था. उसको हमने प्रॉमिस करा था कि अगर आप एग्ज़ाम में अच्छे अच्छे से परफॉर्म करोगे, राइट, तो वी विल टेक यू आउट फॉर शॉपिंग. तो हम शॉपिंग पे लेके जाएंगे आपको, विल हम आपको गिफ्ट्स लेके देंगे. तो इवेंचुअली लकी फॉर एवरीबडी परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी रही है, राइट, एंड शी डिड वेरी वेल. तो अब मेरे पास आ गई थी वो, शी वाज सेइंग कि लेट्स गो बाय द गिफ्ट्स. तो अभी लेके जाना पड़ेगा. सो मेरे पास कुछ 40 मिनट के आसपास बचे हैं, माय फ्रेंड्स. सो यस, but if you would like to talk about something on YouTube growth, stick around, right? Because creating content on YouTube is a whole different adventure altogether, right? एक बहुत ही अलग सा experience है to create content on YouTube, and it teaches you a lot of things, right? If you are a first time creator, then there'll be a lot of things that you'll get to learn. You'll first of all learn how to be disciplined, right? Because YouTube क्या कहता है? YouTube मांगता है आपसे discipline, आपसे consistency, right? Which is most important skill in life also. You need to have focus, you need to be consistent, you need to be disciplined, right? और कंटेंट क्रिएटर को डिसिप्लिन की बहुत ज़रूरत होती है, एंड इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एज वेल, बिकॉज अगर आप 6 महीने में, साल भर में एक बार ही कंटेंट डाल रहे हो तो उसका कोई फायदा नहीं है, राइट? आई ट्राई टू बी ऑनलाइन as much as possible, right? At least once a day I try to be online at the same time. So I don't want unnecessary gaps coming in. And I think to a lot of extent इसीलिए मेरा channel has also started growing in the way that I expect it to grow, right? Uh, it's going to be 1 year for me on YouTube. मैंने भी बहुत सारे experiments करे हैं. Starting में on off था, लेकिन जब से I have started being consistent, regularly post करना शुरू कर दिया है, regularly content बनाना शुरू कर दिया है, regularly live stream करना शुरू कर दिया है, I am actually seeing growth on my channel as well. So consistency is the number one requirement as a content creator, because that's the only way. When platforms algorithm, be it YouTube, be it Facebook, or be it Instagram, they will start experimenting with your content by pushing your content out to small batches of audiences, right? YouTube, what YouTube does, it basically pushes out your content to, let's say, about 200 people, 300 people at one time, and waits for how these 200, 300 people are responding to your content. If the response is decent, that's when they will start pushing it more. If they see a decline in acceptance or the behavior of the initial audience, they will stop pushing it. इसीलिए बहुत सारे creators का ना, and this happens with me as well, right? Our channel normally gets, our videos normally gets about 200, 300 views, or let's say about 50, 60 views. That's one of the reasons. So yeah, couple of other things as well. Just like your content uh, at the beginning should be very catchy, right? There should be some kinds of hooks in your videos which grab the attention of the viewer in within the first 5 to 10 seconds, right? Because attention span is very very small, right? On any social media platform, right? If you go anywhere, by the way, I can see couple of people. Bella Newbrats, hi. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining in. So, attention span of people is very small, right? What do you explain? Okay, what am I explaining? Okay, today is Wednesday. On Wednesday, we do channel reviews of content creators on YouTube, right? So what I'm trying to explain is basically how to create content, what kind of content to create per se, right? And I'm open for a channel review. So if you are a content creator yourself, you would like me to look at your channel, right? Review it, share my honest feedback. Feel free to drop the name of your channel in the chat, right? And I will spend 2 to 3 minutes looking at your channel live, and I'll share my feedback with you on the kind of thumbnails you should have, for example, right, or the kind of changes you need to make to your titles, right, or the kind of content you make, right. I'm going to share my honest feedback around that. So that's what I am explaining, right. So on Wednesdays we do channel reviews, and today is Wednesday, and I'll be here for another 30 35 minutes, right. So yeah, no, there's no rush, right, but yes, if you would like me to look at your channel, so drop the name of your channel in the chat box, right. So that's what it is. uh, so I was talking about the attention span, right. The attention span of people nowadays is very low, right. People spend like what 2 3 seconds, 5 seconds at max when they are swiping on different videos, right. Because there's so much content, right, available, that it's very easy for a viewer to move away from your content and find something which is of interest to them. So as a content creator, what you should ideally be doing is creating the first 5 minutes, sorry, 5 seconds, or initial 3 to 5 seconds of your videos. Your content should have some sort of a catch, some sort of a hook which grabs the attention of the audience, right. That will basically be the turning point. So focus on learning how to create hooks, right, catchy intros of your videos to grab their attention and lead them gradually towards the accomplishment of that hook's completion, right. So that's what it is. I can see somebody just commented their name, channel name. That's Ananted. It's okay. Let me see if I can find this channel. And we'll put it to the test. Give me 1 second, buddy. Yes, you can show me. Look. मैं भी खेलती हूँ. Anant edits. Okay. मेरा favorite game. पापा देखो इधर दिखो कैसे बनाते हैं. Gabriela, I'm middle of a live stream, darling. Okay, we'll do this later. Please, thank you. Okay, can't see it right now. Okay, dokie. So, Anant, just have a look. If this is your channel, then comment and tell me. Yes, it has 71 subs. So I think this is the channel, right? Anant X Edits, right? So great. Let's put your channel to the test, right? And try to see. So for anybody and everybody joining us right now, we are going to basically share a honest feedback with Anant today. We will review Anant's channel, and we will help Anant improve his content creation game altogether, right? So yes, if you're just joining in, sit back, relax, and understand this feedback, right? Because it might just help you as well. So the next channel that we have today is Anant X Edits, right? Anant, you have a banner, right? But the banner has a Apple logo on it, right? Nothing else. Black background, white Apple logo. I don't think you are the owner of Apple, so or related to Apple, but nevertheless, okay. So you have a banner with the Apple logo. You have a anime character's profile image with blindfolds on, right? Uh, on your channel, you have received a total of 71 subscribers, and you've posted a total of 43 videos so far. You started this channel back in September 30th, 2021, and if I talk about it, you've received a total of 3680 views overall in these 4 or 5 years, right? Okay, and let me see. You have a very basic sort of a description, right? Mentioned with your email address revealed as well in the description of your channel. Uh, your videos. If I just talk about your videos, let me see. You have posted one video about a month ago, which has received 13 views, right, in total, And this video is Dhurandhar full movie. I think 3.5 hours of movie you've posted on YouTube, right? Which can lead to copyright infringement as well, right? So be a little careful there. Uh, you have posted quite a few number of shorts, right? And the most popular short that you've posted has received a total of 1,500 plus views, which is great. Fantastic. Good stuff there. The title of this video is Funny Shorts, hashtag viral with two emojis onto it, right? And at the same time, this video thumbnail has a caption Dr. Hati ka bhai, right? And there seems to be some person trying to fit into an auto rickshaw, right? A three wheeler, right? That's what we have. You've also posted a couple of other generic videos of people dancing, people dressed up on in gods outfits, right? Video title seems to have hashtags, right? Okie dokie. Then you also have posted a few gaming videos of other people. I believe, yeah, I can see somebody else's Instagram channel name, right? Majority of your videos have hashtags, right? Uh, okay, so you posted Saurabh Joshi's videos, some car videos, some kids playing, right? Uh, Videos of animals, right? Okay, fair enough. So like your name goes, right? Channel name Anant Edits. I believe that's what you're trying to do. So all right, Anant, grab yourself a pen and paper, and I will start sharing my honest feedback with you, right? So let me know once you're ready. Grab a pen and paper, and we will start sharing the feedback so that you can make proper notes. So I'll wait for a confirmation, okay? So once you're ready with a pen and paper, I'll tell you the feedback, right? The things that you should ideally be working on, right? The things that you should be fixing, right? So whenever you're ready, I'll begin. I'll give you like 10 seconds to grab hold of a pen and paper. For anybody and everybody who's just joining in, we are reviewing channels live on YouTube today. So if you would like your channel to be reviewed, अगर अपना channel review कराना है तो अपने channel का नाम comment section में लिख के बताइए और हम उस चैनल पे 2 से 3 मिनट स्पेंड करेंगे, उस चैनल को देखेंगे किस प्रकार का कंटेंट आप बनाते हैं और उस चैनल के अराउंड आपके साथ फीडबैक शेयर करना शुरू करेंगे, राइट? सो मैं अभी और आधा घंटा लाइव हूँ यार, 30 मिनट और है मेरे पास, मेरे को उसके बाद बाहर जाना है। बट हाँ, अगर किसी और को अपना चैनल रिव्यू कराना है तो कमेंट सेक्शन में अपने चैनल का नाम लिख के बताइए एंड वी विल स्टार्ट रिव्यूइंग दैट चैनल। बट यस अनंत, आई बिलीव यू मस्ट बी रेडी विद अ पेन एंड पेपर। सो आपके लिए मेरा फीडबैक ये है यार, लिसन टू दिस वेरी केयरफुली एंड ट्राई टू मेक नोट्स, राइट? आपके चैनल पे देर आर टोटल ऑफ 43 videos, right? Which means you are actually putting an effort, right? And that's very clear. आपने मेहनत करी है, no doubt about that. और इससे एक चीज और होती है कि the algorithm, YouTube algorithm gets an opportunity to test your content, right? जो evident है, जो दिख रहा है, and you've been kind of sort of consistent as well. 40 आपने videos बनाए हैं, right? Which is good, right? Fantastic. You are moving in is pretty much missing, right? That's pretty much zero, and that is something that we will focus on today while sharing my feedback. Plus, this channel of yours is basically I won't say it's dead, right? But this channel does not have an identity of its own. इस चैनल की अपनी कोई पहचान है नहीं, राइट? आपने जो बैनर लगाया हुआ वो एप्पल के लोगो का बैनर लगाया हुआ है विच हैज नो रेलेवेंस टू योर चैनल। ना आप एप्पल के आईफोन्स बेचते हो, ना आप एप्पल से रिलेटेड हो, राइट? एंड दैट इज कंप्लीटली इररेलेवेंट, सो यू नीड टू स्विच योर बैनर इमीडिएटली, राइट? आपने एनिमे एक डीपी लगाई हुई है जो आपके कंटेंट को मैच नहीं करता। आपने रैंडम क्लिप्स अपलोड करी हुई हैं, मूवीज अपलोड करी हुई हैं, गेमिंग कंटेंट अपलोड करा हुआ है, इंस्टाग्राम के बाकी लोगों का, दूसरे लोगों का पोस्ट आप बना के डाल रहे हो, मीम्स की क्लिप्स बना रहे हो, यू नो थिंग्स लाइक दैट, एनिमल वीडियोस बन रहे हैं आपके चैनल पे। राइट नाउ दिस दिस channel of yours looks like अ स्टोरेज फोल्डर। जैसे आपकी हार्ड डिस्क पे जगह होती है, वहां पे आप फाइलें, सब डॉक्यूमेंट्स, इमेजेस, वीडियोस, मूवीज डालते रहते हो। ये चैनल को भी आपने वैसा ही कुछ बना लिया है। यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? इट्स मोर और लेस लाइक अ स्टोरेज स्पेस जहां पे आप कंटेंट को डाले जा रहे हो विदाउट thinking too much about the content. It's not a brand that you are trying to build around your channel. Another big red flag that I see, uploading 3 to 5 hour movie. आपने पूरी धुरंधर मूवी, बाय द वे, किसी को देखनी है तो अनंत एक्स एडिट्स के चैनल पे जाके पूरी मूवी देख सकते हो आप, मेरे ख्याल से उन्होंने पूरी 3 साढ़े 3 घंटे की मूवी अपलोड कर दी है, एंड दैट इज अ डायरेक्ट violation of YouTube guidelines, right? Your channel can get a copyright strike immediately. Okay. Or एक strike can destroy months and years of मेहनत, right? जितनी मेहनत आप कर रहे हो अपना कंटेंट बनाने में, ये सारी ना एकदम बेकार हो जाएगी एक कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक आ गई आपके चैनल पे। तो बी वेरी केयरफुल अबाउट डूइंग सच थिंग्स। आपका बैनर मैंने आपको बताया, एप्पल का लोगो आपने लगाया हुआ, विच सीम्स टू बी कंप्लीटली meaningless, right? Apple logo has nothing to do with your channel, with your content type, with whatever content you are creating. And branding, आपने जो भी ब्रांडिंग करनी है ना, ब्रांडिंग मस्ट रिफ्लेक्ट योर नीश, राइट? नॉट, इट शुड नॉट बी अ वॉलपेपर, राइट? अभी जो आपका बैनर है वो एकदम वॉलपेपर की तरह है, राइट? आपने एक कहीं पे अच्छा सा देखा होगा, मे बी यू लाइक एप्पल डिवाइसेस समथिंग, आपने वो वॉलपेपर की तरह अपने चैनल पे उसको अपलोड कर दिया है, विच शुड नॉट बी डन। आप एक और चीज कर रहे हो, अपने टाइटल्स में हैशटैग्स को यूज कर रहे हो, एंड हैशटैग्स, टाइटल्स आर बेसिकली लेजी टाइटल्स, एज आई लाइक टू कॉल देम, राइट? दे आर एब्सोल्युटली लेजी, बिकॉज अगर आपके टाइटल्स का नाम कुछ इस प्रकार से, फनी शॉर्ट्स हाइफन वायरल हाइफन शॉर्ट्स, राइट, इट इज नॉट अ स्ट्रैटेजी। ये कोई स्ट्रैटेजी नहीं है, और ये बिल्कुल अच्छी स्ट्रैटेजी तो कहीं से भी नहीं है, यूजिंग टाइटल्स, हैशटैग्स इन योर टाइटल्स, राइट? हैशटैग से आपके चैनल को कोई फायदा नहीं होने वाला, राइट? इट डज नॉट क्रिएट एनी फॉर्म ऑफ क्यूरियोसिटी by using hashtags in your titles. What you should be more focused on is creating content that has good attention grabbing hooks on your content's initial 5 seconds, right? Plus you are also posting mixed content, right? भगवान की images डाली हुई हैं, videos डाले हुए हैं, not images, videos डाले हुए हैं, movie post कर रहे हो, Instagram clips and all of that. Stop doing any of that, yeah. That's not required. YouTube will never reward you like that, yeah. आपको कोई फायदा नहीं होने वाला उससे। यूट्यूब अगर आपको रिवॉर्ड देगा, वो रिवॉर्ड देगा अगर आप कहीं पे स्पेशलाइज करोगे, किसी नीश को पकड़ोगे। इफ यू आर पिकिंग अ सिलेक्टिव जॉनरे, अ नीश ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर कंटेंट टाइप। गेमिंग वीडियोस बनाने हैं तो गेमिंग वीडियोस बनाइए, भगवान के बनाने तो भगवान के बनाइए, एनिमल्स के बनाने एनिमल्स के बनाइए, यू नो मीम्स बनानी है तो अपनी अपनी मीम्स को प्रोड्यूस करना शुरू करो, इंस्टेड ऑफ reposting content of other people. उसका कोई फायदा नहीं होने वाला, right? So don't scrap content out of other content creators, because it's not getting you any kind of a benefit, right? Now let me help you with couple of strategic fixes, right? Things that you need to fix. So the number one thing that you need to fix is as per me, my recommendation to you is try and delete all the risky stuff that you have, or all the reposted stuff, or all the stolen stuff that you have on your channel, right? Remove full movie uploads. ये जो आपने मूवी अपलोड कर रखी है, इसको इमीडिएटली रिमूव करो। अवॉइड रीपोस्टिंग कंटेंट, दूसरे लोगों का कंटेंट अपने चैनल पे मत पोस्ट करो यार। हैव योर ओन आइडेंटिटी क्रिएटेड, बिल्ड योर ओन ओरिजिनल ब्रांड, राइट? सौरभ जोशी का कंटेंट डाल के यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू बिकम एज फेमस एज सौरभ जोशी। एट बेस्ट आप सौरभ जोशी की ही मदद कर रहे हो, उसको और प्रमोट कर रहे हो, राइट? और वो भी फ्री में। यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से टू यू? दूसरों का कंटेंट पोस्ट करना बंद कर दो अपने चैनल पे, राइट? दूसरा फिक्स दैट आई वांट यू टू वर्क ऑन इज डायरेक्शन। यार एक डायरेक्शन चूज करो अपने लिए, अनंत, राइट? I'm sure you're a young guy, you're a smart guy, right? Put your focus in the right direction. instead of going in every direction trying to create every kind of a format of video, गेमिंग का भी, इंस्टाग्राम स्टोरीज का भी, मीम्स का भी, मूवीज का भी, यू नो ऑल ऑफ दिस। पिक अ डायरेक्शन मेरे भाई, एक नीश पकड़, उस पे काम कर। ओके, अगर अगर गेमिंग करनी है तो खाली गेमिंग कर, अगर अपनी मीम्स बनानी तो मीम्स बना, मोटिवेशनल कंटेंट बनाना है या गॉड रिलेटेड कंटेंट बनाना है तो वही बनाओ। 50 चीजें करने का कोई फायदा नहीं है। सो इमीडिएटली सिट डाउन टुडे, टुमारो, एंड पिक अ नीश। तेरे चैनल का नाम है अनंत एडिट्स, तो एक चीज चूज कर ले, या तो मीम एडिट्स कर ले, या गेमिंग एडिट्स कर ले, या फिर एनिमे एडिट्स कर ले। बाय द वे, अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू एनीबडी हु इज जॉइनिंग अस राइट नाउ। जो लोग अभी जुड़ रहे हैं हमारे साथ, आज हम चैनल रिव्यू कर रहे हैं और मेरे पास लगभग 20 मिनट और है यार। सो अगर किसी को अपना चैनल रिव्यू कराना है, इफ समबडी वांट्स देयर चैनल टू बी रिव्यूड, तो अपने चैनल का नाम कमेंट सेक्शन में लिख के बताइए। हम 2 से 3 मिनट उस चैनल को रिव्यू करने में लगाएंगे और फिर आपके साथ उस चैनल का ऑनेस्ट फीडबैक शेयर करेंगे। कोई कोई जल्दबाजी नहीं है, कोई जबरदस्ती नहीं है। अगर करवाना है तो करवाइए, कमेंट सेक्शन में अपने चैनल का नाम छोड़ दीजिए, कमेंट कर दीजिए, एंड आई विल हॉप ऑन टू योर चैनल। अभी जो हम चैनल रिव्यू कर रहे हैं, इसका नाम है अनंत एक्स एडिट्स, राइट। एंड ये जो फीडबैक मैं शेयर कर रहा हूँ अनंत के साथ, ये आप लोगों के लिए भी फायदेमंद है। सो अगर अगर कंटेंट क्रिएशन करते हैं, कंटेंट क्रिएटर हैं और कुछ सीखना चाहते हैं, इंप्रूव करना चाहते हैं, तो कंटेंट का फीडबैक जो मैं दे रहा हूँ अनंत के लिए, वो आपके लिए भी एप्लीकेबल है। इट्स एप्लीकेबल टू मेजॉरिटी ऑफ यू गाइस, राइट। सो इफ योर चैनल नेम अनंत इज अनंत एक्स एडिट्स, सो डू एडिटिंग स्टफ डूड। अपना मीम्स की क्लिप्स को एडिट कर ले, या फिर और अपनी कर, दूसरों की चुरा के मत कर। देयर इज नो फन इन दैट। अपनी गेमिंग कंटेंट बना, अब उनके गेमिंग के एडिट्स बना, राइट। एनिमे एडिट्स कर ले फॉर एग्जांपल, राइट। have a little mix of it, build your own identity, right, and pick this for at least 60 days, right। 2 दिन करके, 3 दिन करके, एक हफ्ता करके रुकना नहीं है मेरे भाई। क्योंकि यूट्यूब आपको अगर रेकमेंड करना शुरू करेगा ना, तो वो कंसिस्टेंसी के बेसिस पे रेकमेंड करेगा। सेम काइंड ऑफ अ कंसिस्टेंट नीश एंड सेम काइंड ऑफ कंटेंट टाइमिंग। अगर आप डेली वीडियो अपलोड कर सकते हो, बहुत अच्छा है। नहीं कर सकते हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। कोई जबरदस्ती नहीं होती कि डेली वीडियो ही अपलोड करना होता है। ठीक है, अगर आप हफ्ते में भी एक वीडियो अपलोड कर रहे हो, दैट इज ऑल्सो कंसिस्टेंसी। लेकिन ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए आपने 2 हफ्ते वीडियो अपलोड करा, वंस अ वीक, और फिर 4 हफ्ते के लिए गायब हो गए। दैट इज नॉट कंसिस्टेंसी। एक वीडियो हफ्ते में अपलोड करो या एक महीने में एक वीडियो अपलोड करो, नो प्रॉब्लम देयर। बट यूट्यूब लाइक्स कंसिस्टेंट कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स, ठीक है, जो रेगुलरली कंटेंट बनाते हैं, right? So do that, pick a niche, stick with it for about 60 odd days, 90 odd days bare minimum, no deviations, change mat kariega, theek hai। The next fix that I can clearly see is the branding। You need to rebrand yourself properly, dude। अभी जो आपने ब्रांडिंग करेगी, एप्पल का लोगो लगाया हुआ है बैनर में, और प्रोफाइल पिक्चर में आपके कोई एनिमे इमेज आ रही है, all of this will not work out in the long run, to be really honest, right? Banner basically means when somebody comes onto your channel, they should immediately understand what this channel is about, ये किस niche के बारे में है। अगर आप vlogging कर रहे हो, have a vlogger sort of a approach on your banner, right? अगर आप gamer हो, तो have a gaming sort of a setup banner done for you। और ये सब आप आजकल फ्री में बना सकते हो यार। गो टू कैनवा और गो समवेयर एल्स और आस्क वन ऑफ योर फ्रेंड्स। अगर आपको नहीं चलाना आता तो सीखो। सीखोगे नहीं तो आगे नहीं बढ़ोगे, और नहीं सीखना, टाइम नहीं है फॉर एक्स वाई जी वट एवर रीजन, मीन्स नहीं है, कंप्यूटर नहीं है, नहीं कर सकते, तो ट्राई टू डू इट विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ फ्रेंड, राइट। आस्क समबडी माइट बी एबल टू हेल्प यू, राइट। अपनी प्रोफाइल पिक्चर चेंज करो, ऑब्वियसली दैट्स अ बट ऑब्वियस, राइट। हैव अ सिमिलर सॉर्ट ऑफ प्रोफाइल पिक्चर एज योर कंटेंट, राइट। दीस ये सब चीजें ना कंसिस्टेंट होनी चाहिए, राइट। मिक्स सिग्नल नहीं आनी चाहिए। एप्पल का लोगो लगा दिया, पिक्चर एनिमे की लगा दी, कंटेंट में भगवान घूम रहे हैं, किसी को नहीं पता लगेगा चैनल पे कर क्या रहा है तू, ठीक है ना। इफ आई वॉज योर सब्सक्राइबर, आई वुड नॉट वांट टू सब्सक्राइब टू योर चैनल, टू बी रियली ऑनेस्ट। क्योंकि मैं कंफ्यूज ही हो जाऊंगा तेरे चैनल में, मुझे समझ नहीं आएगा क्या, राइट। अगली चीज व्हाट यू नीड टू फिक्स इज द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ योर चैनल, राइट। सो अपने चैनल पे कोई क्लीन सी, डिसेंट सी, बहुत लंबी जरूरत नहीं है, लेकिन कुछ सिंपल कपल ऑफ लाइंस, 2-4 लाइनों में अच्छी सी डिस्क्रिप्शन लिखो, टेलिंग एवरीबडी व्हाट दिस चैनल रिप्रेजेंट्स, राइट। हैव दैट क्लैरिटी passed on to your viewers. जो लोग आपकी उस पे आ रहे हैं, चैनल पे आ रहे हैं, वो आपकी डिस्क्रिप्शन पढ़ते ही पढ़ते हैं, राइट? मेक इट लुक लाइक अ सीरियस एडिट पेज, राइट? थोड़ा सा रियलिटी चेक कर लेते, राइट? You have 71 subscribers with 43, roughly 43 videos, right, on it. And this has taken you about 4 years, and your channel has received about 3,600 views in total. So growth is there, but the growth has been very slow, right? And the reason for this is purely because you're not consistent, right? You need to be very consistent on your journey in content creation, right? uh, like I said, अब 6 महीने में एक बारी कंटेंट डालने से नहीं चलता है, ठीक है? सो इफ आई वो यू, अगर मैं तेरी जगह होता, आई वुड बेसिकली डिलीट सारा रिस्की कंटेंट, राइट? किसी और का चुराया हुआ, किसी और का बनाया हुआ, किसी किसी की मूवीज, किसी के गाने, मैं ऐसा कंटेंट अपने चैनल पे कभी नहीं डालता, ठीक है? एक यूट्यूब स्ट्राइक आ गई ना, तो चैनल चैनल एकदम बर्बाद हो जाएगा, ठीक है? कई महीनों की, कई सालों की मेहनत जो आपने करी हुई है, इस पे सब पे पानी फिर जाएगा। तो थोड़ा ख्याल रखो इन सब चीजों का, ठीक है? डू नॉट पोस्ट अदर पीपल्स कंटेंट, स्पेशली सॉन्ग्स, वीडियोस एंड मूवीज, ठीक है? तो सबसे पहले उसको डिलीट कर दो यार जाके, अनंत। और एक नीश पिक करो अपने लिए, एक प्रकार का एडिटिंग, जो जो आपके चैनल का नाम अनंत एक्स एडिट्स है, तो एडिटिंग के ऊपर काम करो। पोस्ट कंसिस्टेंटली, रेगुलरली पोस्ट करो, 60 दिन के लिए कम से कम पोस्ट करो। राइट नाउ व्हाट आई फील द प्रॉब्लम इजंट योर टैलेंट, टैलेंट प्रॉब्लम नहीं है यार, राइट? आपका जो चैनल देख के मुझे समझ में आ रहा है, दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ फोकस एंड ओरिजिनलिटी। यू आर नॉट बीइंग ओरिजिनल. So keeping all this mind, all of this in mind, if I have to give points to you, right, I would give your channel 2 points out of 10 for branding, right? Niche clarity again is not there, so I'll give you 2 points out of 10 for niche clarity. Consistency, I would say, I'll rate you a little bit higher. I'll give you like 5 out of 10, right? For long term safety, I'll give you 3 out of 10, right? You need to be very cautious in terms of keeping your channel very safe, because it takes a lot of effort. Potential is 6 out of 10. Obviously, algorithm has tested you. You have received 1.5 thousand views on one of your short videos, which is great, right? So for potential, I'll give you 6 out of 10. For overall experience, I would give you 3.5 out of 10, right? And uh, that's because I feel this channel needs a complete reset, right? So yeah, that's pretty much about for today. That's I think what we wanted to do today, and we've done it very successfully. So join me next time for another edition of channel reviews on Wednesday next week at 6:30 p.m. We will review channels and we'll share our honest feedback. Till then, you guys take care, and I will see you tomorrow live in my Anchor live streams at the same time at 6:30 p.m. in the evening. Till then, you guys take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day ahead. Speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye.